Welcome to our Plugs Community Connection. I am your host, DJ Kitty Cat, with my sister co-host, Miss Morningstar on WKRA 92.7 FM The Change. If you're looking for the best in news, current events, community outreach programs, and shopping connections, you've come to the right place. We've got a great mix of content and community connections lined up for you this evening, along with special guest interviews. So, grab your favorite drink of choice, turn up the volume, and let's get into it.
Good morning, WKRA 92.7 The Change. It is your morning host, DJ Kitty, here with my co-host, my sister, my good girlfriend, Mrs. Morningstar. And we are from Our Plugs, the Community Connection. We come to you this morning with a happy heart and a smile on our face because we have made it to another day. Some people did not wake up today, so we are pleased to be on the receiving end of breath in our body. I hope that everyone had a wonderful weekend. You enjoyed time with family and friends, and you did exactly what you wanted to do. And that was whatever you wanted to do, whether it was sitting at home doing nothing, whether it was running around with the grandkids, whatever it is that you wanted to do, I hope you did it to the fullest. And so come on in. We have a wonderful week planned for you guys. We have a wonderful show planned for this morning. It's Coach's Corner with, of course, our girl coach Nikki. And this morning we're talking about learning to love the woman in the mirror, which is nice. I think right now we are all kind of taken aback with what has happened. So right now it's time to reflect and really, really get in tune with yourself. You know, we can't fix that, but we can work on us, and that's all that matters. And that's all we're going to do. That's all that's important is our little bubble. We can do our civic duty and let the rest, let God handle that. They said, pray about it and leave it where it's at. Ain't that what they said? So I'm not going to worry. DJ Kitty is done worrying. I'm going to enjoy. So that being said, we're going to start our day with our norm, which is 16 ounces of water, take your morning meds, eat your breakfast, get you something good to eat, get something good to drink, come on in and enjoy the show. Miss Morningstar and I, we prepare ourselves to try and provide you guys with knowledge and understanding of what we have going on. And hopefully you take something from it. Sometimes it's a little, quirky, and I blame Miss Morningstar for all of the funny stories. That's on Miss Morningstar. All of the craziness, that is her. I have tried to control her, but there is, I can't hear you because you're on mute. There is nothing that I can do about the way that Miss Morningstar acts and acts out.
Now that is just not fair.
It is
DJ
fair.
Kitty, because all I do, good morning everybody, is report the crazy news. Sometimes it get a little crazy, and we got to talk about it. We got to talk about it, y'all.
And what else do you do, Miss Morningstar? That's all you do?
That's all I do. I just tell y'all what's going on. You got folks out here knocking stuff off Popeyes. They mad about chicken. They mad about all kind of stuff. I mean, it's crazy. But we got to know these people are out here. We got to know they out here.
We do. But yeah, we're going to get into it. Like I said, I cannot control what Ms. Morningstar does. But I do know that we enjoy it, so keep doing it. That's all I can say. Just keep doing what you're doing. It works. It's funny.
It's entertainment, y'all. It's entertainment at its best, but it's true stories. So, take it for what it is.
Yeah, I'm going to take it for what it is. And just say, okay, sis. That's all I can do at this point. It's okay, sis. But while you're talking, you may as well go ahead and give us our morning affirmation, since you're already letting us know that
Yeah,
you're
let's
going,
do
you're
our
ready
morning
to do.
affirmations. Let's get
Yeah.
ourselves acclimated to the Monday morning flow.
Yeah.
So today's affirmations is about adapting to change, including, business, anything with your job, or just what's going on right now in this United States of America. So, yeah, adapting to change promotes resilience, trust in the process, and open mindedness, such as I am adaptable and capable of handling whatever comes my way. Now, it doesn't mean you accept certain things, okay? Because we are resistant against some things that are just we absolutely ludicrous is
Absolutely
happening.
not.
We will not
Absolutely not. Yeah.
comply, but we definitely know how to adjust in the air and be eagles, okay? And adjust to a comfortable zone for us in our family, in our community. So we're going to get into it. Business affirmation and adaptability. Embrace change and adapt effortlessly to new situations. I am flexible, open minded, and ready to navigate any challenges. I bounce back from setbacks with strength and determination. Resilience is my superpower. I can overcome obstacles with ease. I find opportunity in every change that comes my way. I am a problem solver, capable of handling any business curveballs. My adaptability empowers me to thrive in a dynamic business world. I stay focused on my goal, regardless of external circumstances. I turn challenges into stepping stones for growth and success. I have unwavering faith in my ability to adapt and succeed. There you go.
Receive all of that.
Adaptability, guys. Be
Yes.
adaptable.
Yes. I received that because yes, why not? I mean, we may as well adapt and then learn how to adapt and
Right.
get in with the team that you can, y'all working together to make things right and make things happen and
Yep.
make sure that everyone's okay. We talked about that on Friday. We've been talking about that for a while now. This is why our plugs is even in existence. It's because we recognize the need within the community, and we as people of color, we as moms, daughters, wives, aunties, mothers, we don't have a choice. It's what we do. We step up
Yeah.
because Michelle Obama said what? Do something. And we are never gonna not do something. We can't.
That's right.
It's just in us. So
Gotta do it.
yes, thank you for those affirmations. Much needed, much needed. Thank you.
Yeah.
As always, they hit the spot. Now let's go ahead and get into this weather. Holly Springs, Mississippi, and Memphis, Tennessee. You guys both are in for a rainy day. So in Holly Springs, you have a high today of 77, a low of 69. Feels like temperatures 81 in the daytime, 72 in the evening, 49% chance of rain. Winds are out of the southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Humidity is very high pretty much all day. Mosquito risk is high. Of course it is. Grass pollen is moderate, tree pollen is low, ragweed pollen is high. Your air quality is good for the day. It's going to be a cloudy day with scattered thunderstorms, especially in the evening, so please be careful. Um, Turn around, don't drown is a mantra that we say here in Texas. If you can't see the lines on the street, please, and it's raining really hard, turn around because it looks can be deceiving when you're in the middle of a flood, especially at night. So please be careful. Memphis, Tennessee, you have a high today of 79, a low of 72. Feels like temperatures 82 during the day, 75 in the evening, with a 48% chance of rain. Winds are out of the southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Humidity is very high, pretty much all day. Mosquito quality is high. Grass pollen is moderate, tree pollen is low, and ragweed pollen is high. Air quality is good. Same thing, showers in the morning and cloudy pretty much all day. Again, turn around, don't drown. Be careful out there, folks. A lot happens when it's storming. Let's see. Hot Houston. High today of 91, low of 76. Yeah, hot. Feels like temperature 94 degrees with the low of 79. A 7% chance of rain. It is not going to rain. Winds out of the east at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Humidity is high all day. Mosquito risk is high. Grass and tree pollen are both moderate. Ragweed pollen is high. Air quality is good. It's going to be a mostly sunny, hot, Houston, humid day. And that is your weather. I hope you guys take in what you can. Get out there and get some sun. Get out there and get some sun takes on a whole new meaning when you start learning about the sun and the energy that the sun actually emits out to the universe. We'll get into it. We'll get into it. Not today. I still need to wrap my mind around it before I talk about it. But I think I'm a sun goddess. I love the sun, and I know I shouldn't, Miss Morningstar, but I know I might just be.
You might
I
just
love
be.
being outside. I love when I'm swimming. I love staring at the sun. I know it's crazy. People say I shouldn't do it. It's going to hurt my eyes. And I don't do it for long, but I can actually see the rotation, the rays, and I love it. So I don't know. It's something about the sun that I love. Anywho, anyhow, let's get into this news that you can use. I take a deep breath because I'm going to hold my breath and say, okay, let's just get it out the way. Let's pull off the Band-Aid. Trump cancels $94 million in food aid. Central Louisiana feels the pinch. Well. Let's see. It seems that the man, the guy that feels that he knows all, knows all the answers, has all the answers. He had a sudden urge to just basically screw the country. The Trump administration abruptly cut $500 million in deliveries from a program that sends U.S. produce, meat, dairy, eggs to food banks and other organizations across the country. About a quarter of the funding for the program received in 2024. So the cancellation of these deliveries comes at a critical time for food banks. Food insecurity is higher than at any time since the aftermath of the Great Recession, according to federal data. And many food banks are reporting higher needs they saw at the peak of the pandemic. So we're back to pandemic levels. Demand is only expected to increase. And President Donald Trump signed into law the largest cut to food stamps in the program's history. I am sick of him. Do I get food stamps personally? No. Am I concerned with the people who do get food stamps? Am I concerned for them? Absolutely. Because at the end of the day, I will never understand why people think it's a problem to feed people. I guess if you could bottle up air and sell it, people that couldn't afford it would just run out of air as well. I don't get this administration, but then again, I do, because I'm noticing that this administration has done everything it can to hurt the average American citizen. I don't care what nationality, what race, what your political background is. This affects all of us. That's just about the food. I got one more, and then I want to talk about something else. Ms. Morningstar, I'm going to turn it over to you. Trump sending 300, National Guard troops to Portland. Newsom vows to sue him. The judge already had over the weekend, told this administration that no, they can't use the National Guard. So Gavin Newsom at this point, stop talking about it and be about it. I need Democrats to understand that we are no longer dealing with somebody who you can negotiate with and talk sense into. So stop trying to. Stop trying to talk to them reasonably. Go ahead, Miss Morningstar.
I was gonna say, I just really hope they are getting towards this. And it's an echo. Hold on. If they're getting away from this, we can talk about it, because we cannot talk about it.
We can.
There is no talking when it comes to this administration, and that's been the biggest issue, I think, with the Democrats wanting to be bipartisan and have these talk across the table conversation. This is not a normal Republican Party. This is a party of criminals, a party of Decepticons. I haven't used it in a while, but that's who they are. Decepticons, people who are not serious. They're the most unserious group of people we've ever dealt with. There is no talking to these people.
No.
We're beyond that.
Why are we even trying to talk? I need the Democrats to come to the table and pull out everything that you can, whether it's suing, whether it's talking to the military, the brass, the guys that do what you gotta do, like for real. What are we waiting on? Are we waiting on him to actually deploy our military onto the streets against civilians, and then somebody wants to take action?
That's what he's doing. I mean, I think, like, you just made a good comment, Kitty. You said, Democrats, talk to the military, talk to the generals.
Talk to them.
Talk to the generals. Come up with a plan.
Come up with a plan. If I am a U.S. citizen, just a normal,
drag them out.
A mom, a grandma, a wife, a sister. I'm just a normal person. And I am telling y'all to get in a room with the military, Democrats, and come up with a plan and fix this mess. I almost slipped. I forgot.
Almost came.
Almost got it. Fix it. We are waiting. There is not a single country that's going to come and save us. Okay?
No.
There's no country that's coming to save us.
No.
Nobody's coming. So we got to do it ourselves, as we should. But I'm going to need the Democrats to stop talking and be about it. That's all I'm going to say, Ms. Morningstar. You go ahead and bring up I do have one good article that I did want to share, but I'm going
to get into some good, but unfortunately, it's so much we still have to touch on. So Cash Patel fires an FBI trainee who displayed a pride flag.
Surprise, surprise.
So here we go. Discrimination, but they can discriminate now. Remember, he actually took a Civil Rights Act away where it allows you to discriminate. So he's allowed to discriminate. So there was a FBI trainee, I'm probably sure, a dream job for this young person, or this person who wanted this job. Yeah, crooked eye to the left, crooked eye. His eyes is independent, y'all. But anyway, that's another story. In a letter to the trainee on Wednesday, he at ABC News got a hold of it. The document provided official notice that you are reading a summary of dismissal from your position as a new agent trainee at the FBI Academy in Quantico, Virginia. After reviewing the facts and circumstances and considering your probationary status, I have determined your exercised poor judgment with an inappropriate display of political signage in your work area during your previous assignment at the Los Angeles field office pursues the Article 2 of the United States Constitution. That's in the Constitution. You can't have a pride flag. You can't have a rainbow flag.
Did the young person who he was talking to, did he look at crooked letter, and ask him, "Are you talking to me or are you talking to him? Who you
Well,
talking?"
he was smart enough to put it in a letter.
Oh, okay. I thought
Because if he was talking to him, I would have been like, "Well, who you talking? Him
Who are you
over there,
talking
him over
to? Are
there."
you talking to me?
You got these independent eyeballs that
there?
go everywhere.
Are
Don't
you
nobody
talking to
know
him?
who you talking to, sir.
Sir, who you talking to?
Quit playing with me.
But everything needs to be an email for him so people will know that it's directed at them.
Yeah.
It's who you talking to.
Everything got to go in the email message. This is just y'all. This is just, like I said, are we not surprised? You know, they are obviously hiding who they truly are. And some people are proud of who they are. Some people are proud that they are part of the LGBTQ community. And they should be. They should be proud. It is nothing wrong with loving who you want to love, because we live in the United States of America, where you are allowed to love who you want to love and be whatever you want to be, any religion you want to be, anything you want to be. We are in the land of the freaking free.
We're supposed to be. I don't understand why I gotta get permission to love whoever I want to love. You can't help
it.
It
ain't your business. I don't love you.
It ain't
but
your
we don't.
business.
They gotta hide and go to Grindr. They gotta hide.
Get into it, sis.
And this is why they're angry, because they gotta hide and go to Grindr when they go out of town. They gotta go hit up their little boyfriends and stuff, because they gotta hide it from the world. And they're miserable. They're literally miserable because they have to hide their secret love affairs.
Secret love.
This is a song for everything, y'all.
It is. I mean, but stay mad, stay sad. I hope this young man sues the brakes off of.
I hope so.
Crooked letter.
They catching all kind of lawsuits, and his eye ain't gonna be able to keep up with all them lawsuits coming his way. So your time is almost up, Crooked Eye. Just letting you know, okay? You ain't got that much longer either. Next story was in Montgomery, Alabama, y'all. There was a mass shooting, 2 killed, 12 wounded, downtown Montgomery. At least 5 people have life-threatening injuries. Y'all, this gun violence is so out of control right now. At least 2 people are killed, including a teenager. This happened around 11:30 p.m., according to Montgomery police. And they said they believe one of the shooting victims was targeted.
Of course.
As you can imagine, it was chaotic. It was crazy. So
it is crazy.
It is crazy. It's the world we living in at this time is absolutely insane. It's insane. So I know we always tell y'all, just be careful where you go, who you hanging out with, the people you around at night. I mean, look around. Don't mix with a big crowd at this moment in time, because it's just dangerous.
It really is. And sometimes it's okay to just be at home.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's okay.
Is that echoing? Better? They said it's echoing bad.
I just went on mute on the talk.
Okay.
Ask them, is it better?
Is it better, guys?
But yeah, sometimes it's best to just stay at home. You don't have to show up everywhere. It's not necessary for you to show up everywhere. It's not necessary for you to be a part of every single thing. Sometimes it's best to say no and let people wonder where you're at. Trust me. Trust me when I tell you. I do have some news about Chris Brown. He's not going to be able to make it to the concert that was scheduled for the concert in Memphis. And tickets, refunds will be going out to everyone. I hate that, he's not going to make it, because I know if I wanted to go see Chris Brown, I would be highly upset.
Yeah, because I want to see Chris. I'm a Chris Brown fan, so.
Me too.
I'm definitely a Chris fan.
Yeah, he gives a amazing show, and he's an amazing
He's amazing and talented.
He is very talented. Mm-hmm. But they're going to give out refunds to everyone. Wow. They're going to have Bryson Tiller and Janae Egg Aoko as special guest, but for whatever reason, doesn't really say why they canceled it. If
Okay.
it would be, yeah.
Well,
It
that's
doesn't really. I think it's
unfortunate.
their infrastructure has issues, and they're
Okay.
working on their infrastructure. So just know if you have Chris Brown tickets out there, folks in Memphis and in Holly Springs, look out for a refund. Get your money back. He's had to cancel coming to your location.
All right.
Yep. Let's go ahead and take a quick commercial break, Miss Morningstar. I
Sure.
know you got a couple other stories you wanted to get into, and I do have one good story, feel good story. You are listening to Our Plugs, the community connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Why advertise with Our Plugs, LLC? What do you get? Radio promotion. Perfect for online businesses. YouTube promotion. Customers can view your commercial. TikTok promo. Gain followers and showcase product. Follow us on all platforms. YouTube and TikTok. Our Plugs, LLC. www.ourplugs.com.
At Lovership Apparel, we believe fashion is more than clothing. It's a statement of self-love, confidence, and authenticity. From our signature beautiful hoodies to our versatile everyday wear, every piece is designed to inspire you to embrace who you truly are. Whether you're at home or on the go, making moves in the world, Lovership Apparel lets you show up boldly and comfortably. Shop the collection today at www.lovershipapparel.com or find us on ourplugs.com. Lovership Apparel, where love meets style.
This fall, step into style that has bold and beautiful as the season itself. From cozy layers, statement pieces, Morningstar Boutique has everything to meet your needs. Affordable fashion meets everyday elegance. This season, it's your time to shine.
Welcome to Compassion Counseling and Training Services, LLC, where healing takes flight. I am Nicole Wiley, licensed independent clinical social worker, and we empower children, individuals, families, and couples through individualized therapy via telehealth. Using evidence-based approaches like CBT and mindfulness, we help clients build resilience and rediscover their wings. If you're ready to begin your journey, visit CompassionCounselingandTrainingServices.com.
Yes, this is my nonprofit, Carter's Caring Hands. And what my nonprofit does, we give fresh food boxes to those families in need that's struggling to keep food on their tables. We also go out into the unhoused community, give out care bags here in the Kalamazoo, Michigan area. So if you'd like to donate to the cause, please go to www.carterscaringhands.com and donate whatever you can, so we together can uplift those families that's struggling to keep food on their tables. Highly appreciated. God bless.
Opal May Simplistic Beauty is hair care and skin care in a bottle. Take a quick survey and let us design your own formula. Go to ourplugs.com, look for Opal May Simplistic Beauty, and we can get your formula out to you as soon as possible. We hope to hear from you soon. Have a great day. And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. So this morning, Star, we left off talking. Did you have another story? I do have one good one, but I want
Go
you
ahead and do your good one. I'll have one. I'll have one more.
Okay. So a 32-year-old couldn't get hired due to his criminal record. Now, y'all think about it. How many people do you know has had a criminal record? Plenty, I know. Well, now he started his own food truck because he couldn't get a job. And now he's bringing in over $1 million a year, something a job could have never given him. He stepped out on faith because when all those doors were closed and telling him, no, you have a criminal background, and no, we can't hire you because we don't hire convicted felons. When all of those companies told him no, that was his journey saying, You know what? Start your own. So Dewan Matthews, 32 years old. I'm very proud of this young man. He got his first felony. He was charged with a felony at age 19. Matthews couldn't find a job at the corporate world, so he decided to carve his own path. Let's see. Born in Philadelphia, Matthews had a rough start in life before he moved to the metro area borough of Norristown. He says, growing up, I didn't have any mentors or anyone I wanted to be like. I just had a bunch of people that I didn't want to be like, he says. Excuse me. Matthews excelled in high school, but got into legal trouble in college. As a freshman, he was charged with aggravated assault after a party brawl, for which he was expelled from school and served 6 months in jail over a fight. While on probation, he was charged with a DUI. Oof. Sometimes when it rains, it pours, baby. That just led me to go down a hole of just going in and out of the system, Matthews recalls. Though Matthew earned an associate degree from Manor College and a BA in business from LaSalle University, he applied to over 200 jobs in 2 months with no luck. 200 jobs? He started his first company due to the simple fact that I couldn't get a job with my college degree. Today, his business collectively brings in over $1 million in net revenue annually.
What?
You know, when they tell you no because you've got this, a felony to me sometimes just feels like, no, I can't hire you because you're Black.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee you, I know for a fact, I know someone right now to this very day who is in prison right now, who is a convicted felon and would get out of prison and would get corporate jobs and revisit the prison cells again because this person couldn't stop stealing from those corporate jobs. And that ain't allegedly. And this person, if she were me, wouldn't be able to walk through the door if I went to prison for embezzlement, fraud, theft of services. None of that. You would not be able to walk through the door and work in any type of finances. But this person does. But this man had 2 degrees, applied to 200 jobs, and had to start his own. And that was probably the best thing for him, because had he been on at old boy's job, he would have never been a millionaire, not working for somebody else. Kudos to you, Dewan.
Yeah, when they say racism is systematic, it's absolutely a system built
Who said
not
that?
for the benefits of us. Oh, you know.
Candy voice. In my candy
You know.
Voice. Who said that? You know.
They so funny. They don't understand why, you know, we can go into a long story, but we're not. But they don't understand why Black people cannot be racist. They don't understand racism is a system built. It was created in order for things like that to happen to us.
Yes.
Just think about it. Go do your research, y'all. Do your research about it.
Yeah, don't take my word for it, please.
Don't believe me. Yeah, we can be prejudiced. We can be bigot.
Yeah, we can be hateful.
We can be hateful. All of those things.
But we can't be racist.
But the racism is a system, and you have to really understand what systems mean. Systems work in a certain way and are beneficial for certain people. So, not for us, obviously.
I will say this. Matthews, 32, currently owns 5 companies, most notably his successful Houston, Texas food truck, Goodies Soul Kitchen.
Oh, Goodies. Nice. Good for him.
So that's his backstory. I knew you would be like, oh, okay.
Yeah, put it together.
I have tasted his food. It's delicious.
Good for him.
Kudos to that young man.
Yeah.
All right, sis, what do you have?
So, we have a happy birthday in order for one of the last remaining Black World War II veterans. He turned 106 years old. Black man. His name is Joseph Williams, the African American World War II veteran from Tallahassee, Florida. Recently turned 106. He looks great. His long life reflects of centuries of service to his country and devotion in his community. I would love to have a conversation with him right now.
Me too.
That would be so he can just say, yeah, just a good conversation.
Conversation.
Yeah. He was born on my mom's birthday, September 30th, 1919.
Oh, okay.
So he just turned 106. And his wife, Henrietta Folks, in his early years, he worked at a turpentine plant before joining the U.S. Navy. He served in the Pacific Theater, which referred to the vast area of military operation in the Pacific Ocean. From 1941 to 1945, after returning home, he attended Old Lincoln School of Tallahassee and earned a certification as an interior decorator.
That's so good.
Yeah, so he had a fulfilled life. I mean, yes, he did a lot. So kudos to him. He is still here witnessing this. Girl, I hate that he has to witness this.
I do too. I know he cursing all the time. Or is it
I know he is.
I know he's. Oof. You know what? He doesn't sing so much. I bet you he's just sitting back saying, you know what? I'm not surprised. I know he is not surprised. All that's happening now, I know he's like, okay, this is the norm. Yeah, this tracks.
Yeah, this tracks. So I just wanted to share that because, that's a birthday celebration.
What's his name again?
His name is Joseph Williams.
Joseph
Williams. Well, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Joseph Williams.
Yeah.
106 years old. Congratulations.
Beautiful life. Yeah.
Yes. Let's go ahead and bring up Coach Nikki to the stage.
Let's bring
her to the stage.
Come to the stage.
Good morning, ladies. Good morning. Y'all see, I got my shirt right here. I'm repping. I'm repping. Yes. Good morning, ladies. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, TikTok. Good morning, Instagram. Good morning, WKRA.
Yes.
There you go. 92.7 The Change.
I'm so proud. Like the last time I repped us, I did remember Memphis because y'all know I've been leaving it out. But I definitely been remembering my last couple lives. But yes, how y'all doing? Y'all look beautiful.
It was same to you.
Doing good.
You know how I'm doing. I'm good now.
But Kitty,
mind your business. Mind your business, young lady.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all fasting.
Same. Yes. So I think it's people in the chat and hey, what's up, Melbo? It's people in the chat and in YouTube that are doing this fast, y'all. So if people don't know, I fell into a fast. I wasn't even planning on doing it. I was talking about it and they were like, let's do it because you are guaranteed to lose weight on this fast. For anybody that's interested, I do a power fast, a 36-hour power fast, at least once a month where I stop eating after Sunday night. And then I go into Tuesday morning after. So usually from 8 to 8 p.m. Sunday night to 8 a.m. Tuesday morning. Nothing to eat, all water. Still have my coffee and or tea, no sugar, no creamer. So if anybody's interested in doing that, if you're brave enough to do that, rock with me.
It sounds horrible.
I mean, it is. It is
horrible.
It's hard. It does not get easier. It doesn't get easier. I can't even sit here and lie.
This is my second one. So, yeah. And I will agree. I have lost weight. I really have. I've lost weight. I'm slimming down. But, I also do a little bit different also. The only thing that I do different that I add is I do a cleanse Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
To prepare me for Sunday.
And that's smart, Kitty. I'm glad that you added that. Y'all hear that? This is why we've been so inching up to Sunday. Inching up to Sunday, what people were doing was doing the intermittent fasting to kind of prepare their minds and bodies for it. And that's really smart. So y'all lock in on what Kitty said, because it's really smart for you to do that, especially if you haven't done the fast ever before. It's going to be crucial on you. It's crucial on me every single time. Like, it does not get easier. It's hard. to not eat for 36 hours. It's very, very difficult, but it's so good for your body. And I've lost 123 pounds doing this fast and drinking lemon water. So that's the key, you know. I share my story. I shared it earlier that I signed up for surgery. I paid a deposit to have surgery because, baby, I was big. And I just felt like I couldn't lose it. I was struggling with PCOS. For any of y'all who know what PCOS is polycystic ovarian syndrome. It makes it very difficult for a person to lose weight because of the hormonal imbalance. So I was struggling a lot. And for 2 years, I think I was trying, probably about a year and a half, I was trying to lose weight. And then I found this fast. I just started doing it maybe 6 hours. And I moved to 12 hours and I just got as far as I could. And the longest I've gone is 42 hours. So it's possible, you can do it. It's a mind game. It is a mind game. You just really got to lock in with yourself. I encourage everybody to do it on the weekend so you can sleep, because it still works when you sleep because you're not up eating and you're not thinking about food. So, but kudos to you, Kitty. That's dope. I love that.
Yeah, it's just a simple little, cleanse before. And I'm going to try and go as long as I possibly can with just my water and tea and coffee.
Well, I give y'all all the grace, honey. I can do intermittent fasting. Done that many a times, and I do intermittent fasting. So,
how long do you go?
It works, huh?
How long do you go for?
Usually, when I do intermittent fasting, I'll start. I think it's 9-10 hours in between.
That's still a lot.
Yeah. So it's usually a 10-hour in between. I eat at a certain time, up until a certain time. And usually when you do that, sometimes you don't even, your choices of food is different. And you're not as hungry because the stomach eventually starts to shrink.
It definitely shrinks. The scientific factors behind a fast is at 12 hours in everybody's body. Once you fasted for 12 hours, all the food that you had in your system is gone. And then once you move to 24, now your cortisol levels are balancing out, your glucose levels are balancing out. It's a full body reset. I am aiming to go 72 because that's the biggest one. I'm aiming to go 72 hours one day. I don't know when, but right now I'm sticking to the 36.
Okay. Well, we've got a couple comments in there. You want to go through them really quick?
Were we on YouTube or TikTok?
We got comments on both. So I'll do TikTok really quick.
I can do on
YouTube. Okay. So on TikTok, T-Wiz said, I used to fast when I was younger. I get that, T-Wiz. I didn't do it when I was younger. I think I started when I got into my 40s, and then I started fasting. Let's see, what else? Queen said, I want to try it, but I have to get doctor's approval first because of diabetes. And that is true. Anyone that's out there listening, please understand that you must get your doctor's approval before you do any type of fast or cleanse if you are under medical care.
Yeah, especially medication. Yeah.
Yes.
Don't jump into every challenge. Please.
Yeah, definitely get the doctor's approval. And I will add to that, Queen. Thank you for saying that. A lot of people have been able to get off their insulin and stop medications from this fast. But first, check with your doctor. You definitely got to check with your doctor because I don't want you falling out. Please don't pass out on my behalf. Nikki told me to fast for 36 hours and now you laid out on fuck. Don't do that. But definitely check with your doctor. Soldier Salmon said, I'm on day 5 of 21 days. What are you eating? What are you having?
She's a vegetarian, and I can share her page with you, but she makes these drinks. One looked delicious yesterday. She has a couple posts, but she drinks those drinks. But Soldier Summers, we definitely need to, hook up.
Is she doing smoothies? She's making smoothies.
Vegan. Okay, cool.
Vegan.
I think I follow you. Don't I follow you? If not, I will tonight. So you're on a
smoothies. She does what was it? It's cocoa, and I don't want to misspeak. It's on her page.
Okay, I have to check it out.
Check it out.
Yeah, cool. On StreamYard, Powerful Black Woman says, my husband is. So her husband is doing the fast. Wonderful. She says fruits and vegetables with water, no breakfast, just dinner. Okay, cool. And it's working for him because she said he lost 43 pounds in 2 months.
Yes.
That's a lot.
Wonderful.
Y'all, let me tell y'all, men lose weight faster than women. I gotta
they do.
They do. Men do.
They don't have all the hormones that we have. So, but kudos to them.
They definitely drop it faster.
Yeah.
Smoothie soup and fresh fruit, fresh juice, herbal teas for women wellness as well. Okay. I gotta check you out. Check you out. All right, so we can get into today's topic if y'all are ready.
Absolutely. I did want to say Melba did say she did lose 80 pounds. Dang, I've lost 80 pounds.
Really? Doing what? Fasting?
Doing the fast? What are you doing, Melba, to lose 80 pounds, honey? Oh yeah. You're right, Soldier Summer. It's the lifestyle normalized anemia and vitamin D. And it will. Once you get those toxins out your body and you start bringing in good foods, that's what our bodies need. It fixes, it corrects a lot of things, because all we're doing is damaging our bodies when we eat crap in, crap out. Okay, yes, let's go ahead and get started with the topic of the day, which is learning to love the woman in the mirror.
I got my mirror right here too, y'all.
We're listening. I got mine right here.
Mirror right here too, y'all. Y'all know how I love it.
Y'all ain't tell me to bring a prop.
Where's Heavenly at? I love to give her a mirror activity, but
y'all did not tell me to bring a prop today. What's up, Mr.
Honey, I always bring it downstairs. I'm like, hey, come on, turn me up, Kitty, with your mirror. Seriously. And y'all know I'm gonna leave y'all with an assignment. Y'all got to do your mirror work. You got to do your mirror work. I talked about that on live. I did go live, and we were talking about that. I met a lot of people on this here internet that don't really care to look at themselves, don't really care to value themselves based off of whatever, and I'm like, go stand in the mirror for 4 or 5 minutes and learn to love yourself, even the parts of yourself that you don't like, because why not? They're not going anywhere. And if you don't have money to fix and change them, you need to start loving on them, okay? Just like I had to do with my big old body at the time, all right? I had to love it and love it down until I got to a place where I truly, truly loved myself. So today's topic is learning to love the woman in the mirror. The theme is embracing self-love at every stage of life and releasing comparison. Comparison is the thief of joy, y'all. It's the thief of joy. Not only do we compare our body and our images to societal standards, but we compare our careers, how we raise our children, the cars we drive, everything to everybody. And I mean, I like to blame the internet, because social media is a big catalyst for why we do that, why comparison is there. Because y'all got to understand that a lot of stuff that people post on the internet is not authentic. It's not genuine. It's not how they truly are living. They just want you. People are going to show you what they want you to believe. People are going to show you what they want you to see. Nobody's ever shown the dark parts of them. And that's where I come in. I believe in authenticity. I believe in showing the ugly parts of myself so that people understand that you're human. You are a soul having a human experience. It's okay for you to be up and down and sideways and all this stuff. That's life. That is life. Don't compare yourself to anyone or anything. You will always fail yourself when you compare yourself. Comparison is the thief of joy. So my opening message, you guys, is every day we look in the mirror, but how often do we really see ourselves? Not the flaws, not the age, not the what ifs, but the woman who survived, evolved, and kept showing up through it all. And this can be generalized, y'all. This is not just about women, but I want this topic because women usually struggle the most. Men very rarely compare themselves to other men. They just know how to hang out with the guys. They know how to chill and kick it, whatever stage of life they're just cool, but there's this big thing with women where we're comparing ourselves to other women. We were on Q's Live. Y'all, shout out to Qski. We were on Q's Live and a man came on there and he was saying how he didn't really care for women wearing lace fronts and stuff like that, and how we compared ourselves to each other and that we're always in competition. And he had some truth to that. Of course, what he doesn't like on a woman, that's his personal preference. However, I see the same thing, where we're always trying to one up one another, but you're never truly satisfied. I was talking to another friend and she was saying how someone she knew unalived themselves, but they had everything going for themselves. And I'm like, those are usually people that do that because they're trying to fill a void. They're trying to compare themselves to something. And once you've reached the max potential and you realize you're still not happy, it's nothing left for you. And a lot of people do that. How many times have you heard Robin Williams, for instance, very famous actor, very famous, but do we know that he was truly happy, or was he continuously doing work and trying to put out things, just trying to fulfill a need, trying to fulfill a void within himself that honestly only we can fill. We can't fill those with things. So I'm gonna pause. Because I see stuff popping up on the side.
Let's go ahead and take a break.
Okay, cool.
Break, and then we can just do a deep dive.
Got it.
You're listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Tori G, owner and founder of Say Something Tees, a statement t-shirt company. I got into this business by mistake, but the mission was no accident. As a Black female-owned brand, we do more than just sell shirts. We make statements. Our designs spark conversation, sometimes shady, sometimes in your face, but always bold. From the 92% collection, honoring Black women who always show up, to Dear Black Woman, a love letter to our strength and resilience. Our tees empower, uplift, and keep it real. Because at Say Something Tees, we believe your shirt should speak before you do. Shop Black owned, shop with a purpose. Find us at www.saysomething.biz and let's say something together.
Timeless elegance. Redefine class. Welcome to Morningstar Boutique by Tam, where fashion at its finest, fashion that brings out your inner cuteness, and styles that make you go, oh girl, where you get that from? Check me out at www.morningstarboutique.com or at ourplugsllc.com. Can't wait to see you.
Welcome to a world that sparkles. Sparkle Kicks LLC is your one-stop shop for a wide variety of customized items. So bling out your Crocs, customize that cutting board, get you custom dominoes. Stop by and we will customize your order today. We can be found on Etsy and Our Plugs LLC. I'll be waiting to customize your order. All you need to do is place it.
And I'd like you to do one more thing for me. Hold up two fingers. This is you, and this is me, and the space that exists between us should be filled with value.
Equal, a global human initiative, and its value identity model are the outcomes of that day. The outcome that Prince, the revolution, and George Floyd produced.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. So, Nikki, go ahead. You were going to read some of the comments that we had and get caught up. Go ahead.
Yes. Oh, Melbo, I want to read her comment. Melbo said they won't show who they are, it's who they think they should be. And so while we were on commercial break, I was actually shuffling through my cards here, and I got two affirmation cards that I actually want to speak to, because one that pops up for me all the time, I didn't find it right now, was I'm exactly who I'm supposed to be, not who I think I should be. And that's real. Like, we all are showing up. We're very performative in this life. And I think all of my conversations the whole weekend have been about authenticity and people truly embracing themselves, because it's a struggle. And I'm trying to understand why, but I too was in this place before where I was very performative. I'm a PK, a preacher's kid. So I was doing a lot of things because the church and because this is what mama wanted, but I was never happy with myself. But to save face and keep the peace, I was going against the grain. But who is the peace for if I can't have any? We talked about this on here before. What am I saving face for? They're supposed to be reciprocal. If I can't have peace, why am I belittling myself and dumbing myself down, watering myself down so that you can be happy about my life? So I encourage everybody to truly be your authentic self. Practice looking in the mirror. I got this mirror right here. I stare at myself all the time, and I have flaws. I have scars on my face from PCOS. If anybody knows about polycystic ovarian syndrome, you get cystic acne, and sometimes they can't open. Like, so I have scars and blemishes, if you will. But I think blemishes are just things that people don't like about you. I think flaws are the things that people don't like about you. You don't necessarily want to call them that because it's part of you. And it's been part of my life. So I really encourage people to definitely start staring in the mirror, start falling in love with yourself, all the parts. Like, I'm getting older now. I'm noticing stuff starting to droop, but I'm loving parts of myself. These are new parts of me. I'm like, oh, okay, that's new. All right, cool. I'm gonna rock with you. Because what else? Like, I'm not about to go run and jump on the table every few months because stuff is changing on me, and I don't want y'all to do the same thing. Yes, she said, "Who is the piece for?" Yes, indeed. Come on, Soldier Psalmist. I like
Nikki, I just love your how you embrace everything so easy. It's just like, oh yeah, this happened. All right, it's cool. You down there today? All right,
you
cool.
on that today? Cool. Oh, you great? Cool. You know, it's me. It must be here. You know, it must be.
We all got to learn to get to that level because we are the first and last to judge ourselves. Really, honestly, we look at each other. We the first to wake up, and who looking at you? Yourself. You go into the mirror, you're looking at yourself. I mean, so there are ways to just start loving every perfectly inflawed thing about yourself, even if it's a flaw. Just love on it. Absolutely. You know, love on it and do things to change, you know, certain circumstances if you choose to. But you have to be comfortable first with who you are. Yes, it's not changing for anybody. I know we did talk about that. We don't change for other people. We make changes for ourselves if we choose to.
If we choose to. That's right, Miss Morningstar.
That's right, Morningstar. Absolutely. She said, if you choose to, not because somebody else wants you to. If you choose to do that, but learn how to be comfortable with yourself. Learn how to look like you're with you all day long. Every single day. You can't switch bodies with somebody else. You can improve your body. Now that I know that I have a choice to take care of certain things on myself that I don't like, okay, I hit the ground and try to do 100 push-ups every single day. That's my decision. I could have been doing it a long time ago, but here I am, you know, not really truly accepting myself. But now, oh no, I know better. I can't help the grays that's popping up everywhere. You know, they there. Like, what's that? You know, once these locks turn all the way gray, I'm gonna let them do their thing. It's fine. It's me.
And you better shake them locks, baby.
Me. Okay. I come in the club shaking my dreads. Okay, like this is what I'm doing. This is me.
I'm telling you, I'm finding me a new gray every day. I'm like, oh, okay.
What? The whole French row over here, like, and do what you got to do, baby.
It popped up overnight, but I'm just like, hey, it is what it is.
And it's a sign of life too. It's a sign of life. I'm still living if things are changing on me. Absolutely. You know, we like to say life be life, and what's the alternative to life in?
Okay, somebody please explain that to those who say, oh, you're getting old, or oh, you better hope and pray that you get to be my age one day. That's what I tell folks when, oh, old lady, you better pray that you get to be my age one day.
When they say you're getting older, I'm like, yeah, absolutely, I'm getting better.
Better and aging like fine.
I'm getting better and better and better.
Aging like fine.
Look, you better hope to get to be my age.
Okay.
Keep living, baby.
Yeah.
That's all I can tell you is keep living. You know, it's a blessing to wake up, to be on this side of the dirt instead of the other. Keep living and treat people kind. All right, I'm gonna go on mute.
No, and treat people kind. That part too. We're gonna get to y'all comments in a minute because I see TikTok is rolling over here. But I'm gonna go ahead and move into my first talking point, y'all, and that's redefining what beauty means to you. This made me think about Reggie's segment when he was talking about beauty and how we identify what beauty is and how there's a societal standard. And honestly, this was the image that we were given, even me growing up. And I'm gonna give you all these examples. Elizabeth Taylor, Cindy Crawford, Julia Roberts. These are women that I don't look like at all. But that was my image and my idea of what beauty meant. We did not have a whole lot of African-American representation. So how confusing can that be? And y'all, confusion is the root to mental illness, okay? How confusing is that if this is the beauty standard? I don't look nothing like that. This is why we cannot compare ourselves. This still goes on to this day. It's very new that we are embracing different body types and things like that. It's very new. Even if it's like the last 5 years, it's still new. This was not a thing that we had around. So that can be very confusing when you're trying to fall in love with yourself and you didn't have these ideas or these images or examples of how to do that. You thought you had to be somebody completely different. But my first talking point, the world, just like I said, the world teaches women to tie beauty to youth or perfection. There's no such thing as perfection, y'all. Find me somebody perfect.
It's not. And Nikki, I wanted to touch on with you guys because last week when we talked with Reggie, you know, we were talking about I brought up a story about the Alabama State dancers, the honeybees, the plus size dancers.
Yes, I remember.
And how they were criticized by an announcer for Texas A&M. He called them the new face of Ozempic, making it funny because they're plus size women, but they're in shape women, probably in better shape than he is.
I would be winded if I did what they did.
Everybody would be winded. These are dancers, they're athletes, they're out here dancing, they're just plus size women. So that cost them $10,000. The update, everybody, the update. The Florida A&M University was hit with a $10,000 fine because of what they said about those young ladies.
Good
for them. The inappropriate
that wasn't even enough.
Cost them $10,000, and of course, the announcer was suspended.
That wasn't even enough. It should have been triple that, quadruple that.
For him making fun of them. It cost them. So it don't cost to be mean. I just wanted to get that update.
It does cost to be mean.
That's true. And
nice.
Oh, it do cost to be mean,
It does cost to be mean. And I think everybody should be slapped with a fine when you mean. Just like Kitty said at the end of her statement, she said, be kind. Be kind. It costs you nothing to be kind. But look at this. You think you're making a funny and joking about people who probably, even though these women are dancers, I'm pretty sure, just like when I was bigger, I felt like I was happy, but there still was things I wanted to work on with myself. You don't know who has body dysmorphia. You don't know who's struggling with their image every single day and coming up and trying to be their best selves. And here you are making a hee ha ha about it. It's not cool. And now you got a $10,000 fine.
Pretty much. As he should.
Cost them 10 G's, pay up. But
well, it costs the school. The school should actually take it out of his check.
I agree.
Yeah.
It costs the school.
It costs the school that. Yeah.
I agree. I agree. So we're on talking point number 1. So the world teaches women to tie beauty to youth or perfection. We do not have any examples of perfection. No one has been perfect to ever walk this planet. There is no idea or image of perfection. So what are we comparing ourselves to? We're literally comparing ourselves to somebody who we think in our minds is a little bit better than what we are. And that's robbery. You're robbing yourself. True beauty is peace, confidence, and how you treat yourself. It's how you treat yourself. Let me tell y'all something. When I started treating myself kindly, all the love and y'all came. Y'all came. I got a whole team because I started pouring into me. I started loving all the parts of me, the parts of me that society would say I should hate. I started loving. I got a big old nose. I'm tall. I've been 5'8" since the 6th grade. I used to stick out like a sore thumb. And I hated those things about myself. Guess what now? I love it. What's happening? Oh, y'all okay?
No, she's good. She's good.
Okay.
She's good.
But start embracing the things. Understand, like if you didn't start hating it on your own, don't allow anybody else to start hating it for you. Don't allow anybody to point out anything in you that you actually absolutely love. Because I know plenty of people that love certain parts of themselves that society would think that is butt ugly, but that's not their business. And don't ever start internalizing other people's opinions, because understand when people do that to you, there's something in themselves that they hate about themselves. It's always a negative projection. People will put their projections, their fears onto you. What they feel like you shouldn't wear. I love to see a heavier woman wearing a crop top and something small. You better live your life. You better live your life.
Why are you not?
Because why are you
if
not?
That's what you want to wear. Put on what you want to wear. Be you.
Wear
we
the
are
shorts.
such a nitpicking,
be comfortable
society, and we need to get away from that. You know, we are so busy saying we want to be. Don't be pass judgment on me. Treat me kindly, but then we have to remember, do unto others. If you don't want anybody talking about you, and powerful Black woman, or who was that? Nikki said that he always, that man down there in Florida, he always does that to stay relevant. Some people use that as a defense mechanism. They're projecting. You're the one with the issue. And women should be able to look and do whatever they want. That's the problem. Everybody needs to mind their business.
That's why I said the body shaming, trying, and it could have been an underlying element behind it, like you said, with the person who, or people who do that in general. Maybe they got rejected by somebody who was a plus size woman, or whatever the case may be. Even they body shame slim, skinny women. They say so. Everybody is not is always in the crossfires of negativity. That's why the importance of loving yourself is so important. Because when those things come your way, you have to be able to know how to just be, kind of adjust and know I love myself. So I don't care what,
I love
you
myself.
say.
Whatever you're going through is what you're going through.
Yeah.
People are going through, and so they project onto others what they go through. We got a few comments really quickly, Nikki, because I know you're watching the time as well. Let's see, Queen. Oh, let me start with geez, I just lost it. Okay, let me do it again. Let's see. Glad to hear. Let's see. Melba said I had a special desk in second grade because I was taller than everyone else. T-Wiz says, if you don't love yourself, you can end up looking like Laura. Laura Loomer.
I'm not doing
She called her Looney. She called her Lauren Looney. But we know who we talking about, the Saw lady.
I'm not doing this with you.
I'm sorry. I'm
T-Wiz
not
is a
this
mess.
with you, T-Wiz. So we were trying to be serious, and that just caught me off. I need to read these before I read them out loud. Hold on, y'all. Y'all can keep going.
Let me read Queens. I'm gonna read Queens.
Go ahead.
Queen says, I am short, really short. I'm plus size, but I love me, and no opinion matters but mine. That's right, Queen. You better love you.
That's very true.
All right. You short with a lot of love to give, baby, and I'm short too with a whole lot of love I give my baby. So we good.
Absolutely.
I'm exhausted with folks trying to tell us how to look. That's right. Soldier Solomon said that. Okay. Because who are you to judge?
Absolutely.
And we really don't want. Let me shut up. Anyway, because I was gonna talk about big back gorillas, but I ain't gonna do that. You all, Queen also said, you all know I wore that 2-piece in Hawaii, and you better wear it, because I wore me a few 2-pieces on my cruise, baby, looking thicker than a Snicker.
Hey. And you better. You better.
Right behind you, every step of the way.
I'm telling you. What did Sophia say? We here for a good time, not a long time.
And honey was dancing
tomorrow,
and line dancing with the island ladies and everything.
Enjoy yourself. And I want to address something. I'm going to get to this last point. It says, ask yourself who told me I had to look a certain way to be worthy.
Exactly.
And that goes with my 2 affirmation cards that I will save and read. But I want to address something because I speak about health and wellness on my lives, and I want to be clear that I'm never body shaming. As a bigger woman, when I was 260, I was unhappy. My joints are still messed up from me being bigger. I had issues with my high blood pressure, high cholesterol. So I speak to that. It's never a body shame. If you are happy with the way that you look, so be it. But if there's a health factor that comes in when we're bigger like that, and I knew it because I was borderline diabetic, I reversed everything, losing all that weight. Mind you, 120 pounds was up on my back. Okay. So that's what I speak to. But I still encourage women to love yourselves and wear the thong. I don't care. Like, y'all seen Norbit? Did y'all see Rescue? Y'all better turn it up, because you just don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen. So just do it. Just do it anyway.
You ain't say the Rasputia though.
Do it anyway, because you just don't know. You don't know what's going to happen. You saw how you listen. Okay. Okay. Well, stick a Norbit against the you better wear it, because you don't know what's going to happen to you. Enjoy your life while you are here. Me personally, I was not very happy. I was hot all the time. I wasn't getting sleep. I would go to sleep. I would lay down and think that I slept for 10 hours. I'm like, I went to bed early last night. I wasn't getting adequate rest because of sleep apnea. All of these things I reversed.
You had a lot of issues.
A whole lot of stuff going on.
It was not comfortable for you. Like,
very unhealthy. It's very uncomfortable.
I have been up and down in weight my entire life. Like, I wasn't always this size. I was like a few years ago, I was actually really small. So may not want to get back to that small, but I work. It's a constant work on yourself, but you got to get to a point of being happy wherever you are.
At every phase. at
every phase of
every
it.
phase
You have
of
to be able to, and it's always a journey. Like, this thing ain't easy. This life ain't easy, you know. You have to take it one step at a time. And every journey, every part of the process, you got to be able to look at yourself and be like, you know what, I'm still fine.
Yes, ma'am.
And be happy.
You got to do it.
Yes, ma'am.
And
you
be happy about
it's a must. If you're going to accept anything unconditionally and love anything unconditionally,
saying that to you.
Let it be you. Let it be you. That is the only unconditional love that you're supposed to be given. Of course, our children, but yourself, you have to love unconditionally, because anything can happen. We all know that we face health issues. Some diabetics end up losing limbs. If you fall in love with yourself and you've accepted yourself, you'll be able to accept every phase that comes with that, you know? So we have to start and it starts up here, y'all. It starts looking in the mirror. Start loving every single part of you.
Absolutely.
And confidence is key. People recognize your confidence, and it's an attraction. You have to, people really pick up on that synergy that you bring into a room of confidence. And it leads to people really respecting your confidence. So be confident.
I've noticed the difference. How I show up, I'm very confident. Y'all should have seen me at the CBC. People was wanting to take pictures of me. I said, "Who y'all think I am?" But it was because of the way I carried myself. Like
you attracted. Your vibe attracts your tribe, Nikki.
Yes.
Your vibe attracts your tribe. And
they
attracted to your
That's a word. That's a word.
It's a word, baby.
Like that somewhere. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Come on. Y'all hear that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Your vibe attracts your tribe.
Listen, and that goes to when I say you attract things on a level you vibrate on.
Yes.
Your vibe, your vibration. You attract the level you vibrate on. So if you're vibrating high, you're going to meet high quality people like I got here and like I got here in front of me. But if you're not feeling the best about yourself, ain't nobody trying to fool with you, because now you're spewing off negative energy. Nobody wants to be around that, because trust and believe, you can't. When you're not happy with yourself, you're trying to tear down everybody else around you. Okay?
And nobody wants to be around that. Nobody needs to
be vampires. Energy vampires.
We talked about that last Sunday. Energy vampires. And you got to find you somewhere to be. Go find you some counseling. If you wake up and you find yourself angry for no reason, fun fact, when you get to be a certain age, you have hot flashes. You have mood swings. Women go through that. Sometimes your hormones, 9 times out of 10, are imbalanced. And if you are dealing with other factors such as high blood pressure, diabetes, whatever, your body is intaking so much. It can only handle so much. And if your hormones are depleted, that will cause you to gain weight. It will cause the mood swings. It will cause the anxiety. Go and seek professional help. I did. I'm on therapy right now, and I love it. Love it. My husband loves it too. He said he's going to pay for it all from here on out.
I know that's right. I know that's right. Shout out to everybody that's in therapy or seeking a coach and trying to better yourself. Y'all, I have a therapist. I have coaches. It doesn't mean anything about my profession. I need to be my best self at all times. Sometimes I need people to lean on. I lean on Kitty and Morningstar often because it's necessary. Find you some good quality people. I spoke about this earlier. Find you some good quality people that you can lean on and be your best self, and they're going to pour into you. So it's very important to do that. So shout out to you, Kitty, and anybody else that's seeking counseling. It's a must. It doesn't mean you're crazy. We got to get rid of that stigma. Go sit on the couch, okay? Go talk to the lady. It's good for you. Go talk to the lady, okay? So I'm gonna move really quickly because I know we're running through the time. But my second point is embracing every stage of womanhood, just like Kitty just said. You get to a certain age. Me, I don't want to say unfortunately, but because of my hormone imbalance, I got hot flashes very early. I'm having one right now, okay? They're just there, and they can make you angry because why am I hot? You know, why am I in the snow hot? And that happens. Like I've gone outside in the wintertime and stuck my feet in the snow because, Lord, it gets real hot. Sometimes the fire starts up here, sometimes start in my back. It will make you so frustrated. And when you change your physiology like that, just like she said, you can gain weight because your cortisol levels increase. So many things change in your body. It can make you upset and angry. So I get that. So embrace every stage of womanhood. Your body, your face, your energy, they tell your story. I feel like I'm starting to age a little bit backwards because of how I'm embracing myself and how I'm not rejecting the changes that are happening in my life. Like I just turned 39 last month, and I feel like the day I turned 39, it was like 10 more gray hairs, some stuff started falling. I was like, oh, okay, turn me up.
This is what we're doing.
This is what we're doing. I'm gonna rock with it. It's me. It's you. You know what I mean? I think, Melba, I hope you're okay with me saying this, but you did mention in the comment one time, she was saying that she had a hard time looking in the mirror because of, certain, blemishes of what she referred to as were on her face. It's still you though. It's still you. And when I tell you comparison is the thief of joy, that's you comparing your new self to your old self. That person don't even exist no more. Let it go. Absolutely. Embrace the new. Look. I just saw something on my neck, like like a little turkey. Like, what is that? I didn't even know that was down there, but what's up? And I'm going to put some cream on it later and live with it. But it is what it is. It is what it is. It's still me. It's still I'm on the inside. The rapping might change sometimes, y'all.
Nikki. She said, "What's up? What you doing?"
Like, the rapping might change sometimes.
Put a little cream on you later.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna give you some love later. But y'all, sometimes the rapping might change on the present, but you're still a gift.
Absolutely. Oh, I love that. The rapping may change on a present, but you are still a gift.
That's bars, Nikki. We gotta
rap. But you're still a gift. Embrace
we need a beat.
That you are.
We need a beat for that one.
Listen, okay. DJ, drop that. Listen, okay. Growth, motherhood, aging, any of us that are moms, like we have stretch marks. Like my kids stretched me out a little bit. It's cool though. That means that I did something so amazing and so powerful. I made humans, 3 of them. That's amazing to me. We should not be frowning upon things that are so natural. This is natural. Embrace you and at every stage of you. Self-love evolves. Who you are now deserves the same admiration you gave your younger self. Who you are now, y'all hear that? What did I just say? The rapping might change, but you're still a gift. Who you are now deserves the same admiration you gave your younger self. We might not be young and vibrant anymore, but that's okay. You're still dope. You are still dope, okay? Number 3, releasing comparison. Comparison steals gratitude and joy. I just said comparison is the thief of joy. I truly, truly believe that. Anytime that I've ever compared myself to somebody, y'all, I'll tell y'all the surgery I was having. I was trying to get a BBL. Because I didn't look like everybody else. When it was happening, yeah. But before, I was trying to. I was like, doc, cut all this off, blow this back, blow this up real big, like tighten it up for me, because I was comparing myself, and that was the wave. It's when it first came out. And because I knew it wasn't for me, I told y'all when I called to schedule my surgery, they're like, "Ma'am, your deposit expired." I was like, "What am I gonna do?" And really battling with myself.
The deposit expiring, girl. If you don't go,
the deposit expired.
Give me my doggone money back.
2 years had went by, because I do remember that I think I was trying to really. I put it was like my backup plan. Like if I couldn't lose it, I was gonna cut it off. And when I got a chance to call and cut it off, it had been 2 years and it expired. So I was like, okay, cool. I really got to hit the ground running. I really got to work on myself. I really got to embrace who I am today and love myself. And then from there on, I went on about it. Like I just started losing weight. C19 is when I gained my weight. I gained a lot of it. It was like 20 pounds. 20 pounds every other, like 20 pounds every other. It was a lot.
It was awful.
It was a lot. And at the time I was in school getting my master's degree. So I was sitting and I just wasn't even realizing what all I was shoving in my face until I just blew up and got big. And sometimes now, like just yesterday, I was looking at old videos and pictures of myself. Like I didn't even realize I was that big, like at all. But still, I look back at those pictures, y'all. This is a self-reflection activity. I look back at those pictures and videos and say, I love you still. I loved you at this point. I love you even more now. It's okay. And we have to start doing that and embracing ourselves at every single stage. But I'm gonna move on because we getting close to time here. Start focusing. Oh, sorry. Social media often shows highlights, not healing. What did I say? We do not get to see the dark parts of people. We see the happy parts, the happy moments, the big. Nobody wants to show you the pain. Nobody wants to show you when they're crying and sliding down the wall. Okay. Nobody wants to show you depression. They only want to show you the perfect parts. And that's where we get messed up at, because we get wrapped up in, oh, dang, they look like they're going good for themselves. No, they're just showing up like that. But show the ugly parts. Show the ugly parts. I was just telling somebody, I said, you can look through the clips of our plugs like back months ago and see when I was going through things. I'm going to show up as me every single time. The good, the bad, the ugly.
Who else can you be besides you?
Everybody else is taken.
Everybody else is taken.
Everybody else is taken. Everybody else is taken. So the last point in my third talking point is start focusing on your own reflection, not someone else's projection. Forget what these people say. I know we on air, so I can't say what I want to say, but F them people.
Do you?
I can't stress that enough. Do you, boo-boo? You have got to be fulfilled when you lay down at night. You have got to be fulfilled when you lay down at night. I have a video on Instagram right now. I said the people that don't like you and who you are also don't pay your bills. They don't. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody has an opinion, and 10 times out of 10, somebody's telling you to not do something that they wish they could do.
There you go. Say it.
Okay.
Say it, baby.
Okay. Oftentimes, it's 10 times out of 10 when people reject you and they're projecting their own fears on you. You got to see things for what they are. You have to see things for what they are. Number 4, celebrating your own beauty. Y'all, getting in the mirror and saying, I'm deserving of love, especially my own. Celebrate who you are. You are absolutely unique. God made you so perfect. Like here with this card right here, I embrace my unique individuality. There's nobody like you. There is not another Morningstar. There's not another DJ Kitty. Y'all are so different. We've met so many people in the world, but I can't say there's one person like you or like you. There's not another person like me. Might be some people that look like me, that child of mine and my mama, but they're not me. We're all unique. We're all uniquely designed, and you have to lean into that. That is your power, and that is your truth and your authenticity that you need to walk in every single day. Compliment yourself out loud. I love my smile. I'm proud of my strength. Think about things you've gone through in life that you didn't think you were going to make it through, and you did. Applaud yourself for those things. That's not conceited. That's not arrogant. You're helping yourself get through. We have to get away from the idea of thinking that because you big up yourself that you're being conceited or you're being overly confident or over arrogant. Somebody is watching you do that, and you're inspiring them to be their best self as well.
Absolutely. And that's what we're supposed to do. Inspire others. Keep going, Nikki.
Oh, Nikki would be great. What y'all talk about in here? I'm looking at these comments.
We're going to get to it.
Well, Soldier Thomas wants to do a retreat.
Yeah, she wants a retreat, and we putting it together.
Nikki gonna be the she gonna be the panelist.
Speaking my language. Take care of your body like it's your best friends. Y'all know how we look out for our friends. Y'all know how we overextend ourselves for people outside of us. Take care of your body like it's your best friend's body.
Absolutely.
Compliment yourself like you compliment your best friend. Girl, you wearing that? Say it to yourself. Get in that mirror, get a full body mirror, and say it to yourself. You deserve that. Okay, you deserve that. Wear things that make you feel good, not what's trending. Again, people.
Please, again.
Wear the thong, wear the shorts, okay? Wear things that make you feel good, okay? Wear things that make you feel good, not what's trending, okay? You are not a trend. You're here for a lifetime, baby. Do you, okay? You're not a fad. You won't phase out. You're always going to be here. As long as you have breath in your lungs, you're going to be here. Show up and show out every single time. All right. My last point, the healing power of self-acceptance. Stop waiting until you lose weight or feel better to love yourself. I can speak to that.
Yes.
I can speak to that.
Love you today.
Love you today and start living today. Loving yourself is what actually makes transformation possible. Once you start honing in on who you are today, that's when you really can hit the ground running and start doing the things that you actually truly want to do. That's when you start being a magnet to success and abundance. That's when all the things start happening to you, because now you're saying to God in the universe, I'm ready. Turn me up. I love exactly who you have me as today, and I'm going to love who you have me as tomorrow. You have to start doing that. Okay. The last one, when you honor the woman in the mirror, she shows up differently in the world. What did we just talk about? You can tell the difference when a woman is very confident. When she walks into a space, there's an aura, an energy about her, versus a woman that's not too confident. Maybe head's hanging low, not too happy, kind of got a mug on her face all the time. She's not too happy with herself, and that's a self-projection. She's projecting onto you what she wished she could be. All right. I'm going to close out with this affirmation, y'all, because I want to get to these comments as I see this thing rolling over here. So y'all ready? Kitty, please say.
Bow your eyes and close your head.
Y'all ready? Okay.
Y'all ready? Bow your eyes, close your head. All heads bowed now.
Y'all ready?
All eyes closed.
I love the woman I see in the mirror, not because she's perfect, but because she's real, resilient, and still becoming everything she was created to be.
I love it. I love it.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Ashe.
It is received.
Nikki, thank you so much for showing up and showing
you.
out like you normally do. Somebody's alarm is going off. Okay, they turned it off. Anyway, thank you for showing up and showing up as you always do. Our Sundays, you start us off right for Mondays, and we truly appreciate you, baby girl.
I love y'all. Thank you.
Miss Morningstar, go ahead and lead us out, baby.
We're going to get up out of here. But I want to say this, y'all. You know, in life they say don't be a copycat, but that's not true. You copy the right cat. And we definitely got some good cats in our plugs that you can copy and manifest and become like-minded with. So copy the right cat. That's the object. That's the food for thought for the rest of the day. Copy the right cat. Y'all have a great morning.
DJ Kitty Cat.
Enjoy yourselves. It's Monday. Be great. We will see y'all back tomorrow for Tuesdays, Leaders and Mentors. Or is it just the the Veterans Voice? Okay, so we'll just have Veterans Voice tomorrow. It's gonna be nice, y'all. Y'all come back, you hear? We'll see y'all.